Brothers and sisters in Islam, if you pay attention to this story, you will realize something that is very confusing. Why is Uthman even stressing about this whole topic? Isn't he already guaranteed the paradise? Why does he care? He's already going to the paradise. Why is he stressing himself out to the point where he couldn't even remember his own brother walking past him, giving him salam? This, my brothers and my sisters in Islam, teaches us something incredibly important. And that is that the believer, one of the matters that identify you and I as a believer is that we carry a genuine concern for the afterlife. That is the difference between a believer that is striving for the pleasure of Allah and another so-called believer that is living his days and has no purpose and no direction in life. You need to ask yourself the question every single day: what did you do today in preparation for the afterlife? Did you have the afterlife as a great concern in your heart today or not? And if you did, what did you do with that concern? Did it develop into action? Did it lead you into some sort of action? Did something become better? Did you add a righteous deed today? Did you do something of righteous deeds and an increase in that for your afterlife? Or no? This is our matter today. We want to discuss how does the believer make the afterlife his main concern, and how does he work and strive towards that on a daily basis? And just pay attention and listen, you'll find how simple these matters are. We already know them, they're all in our deen. So this is the main matter that is supposed to occupy the hearts. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said in an authentic hadith, من جعل الهموم هما واحدا هم المعاد كفاه الله ما همه من أمر الدنيا والآخرة ومن تشعت به الهموم لن يبالي الله في أي أودية الدنيا هلك. What an incredible hadith. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, whoever focuses on only one concern. You see, all of us have a lot of concerns. Some have health concerns, some of us have education concerns, some of us has residency, visa status concerns, some of us have marriage concerns. Everyone's different in his concerns. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, whoever focuses, makes the main concern, one concern, which is the concern of the afterlife. Pay attention. The concern of the afterlife has to be above all concerns. You see, every worldly concern is debilitating. It's stressful. It's depressing. The only one concern that is healthy and positive and good is the concern you carry for the afterlife. Every concern you have, and we're all humans, we all have concerns, even me, even everyone. Health, relationship, children, education, marriage, or whatever it is. But all of them are stressing, aren't they? They're stressful. They're debilitating. Sometimes they depress us. Sometimes they make us sad. But the greatest concern you can have in your heart that will actually give you purpose and life, and it's a good, healthy concern, it is the concern of the afterlife. What have I been doing every single day and night to build my afterlife, my everlasting home? Then the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, whoever makes his focus one concern, the concern of the afterlife, Allah will be enough for him for his worldly concerns. Allahu Akbar. You know what the prize is? The prize would be that all of a sudden, all your worldly concerns will calm down. You will not be as stressed. You will not be as depressed concerning these matters because you have a higher concern. And if that akhirah is your higher concern, all the worldly concerns, Allah will look after them for you. He will look after each and every single one of them. And every worldly concern will be irrelevant the day you die. Imagine you have a massive financial concern, but the day you die, is that a concern anymore? Wallah, there's nothing. Imagine you had a relationship concern. The day you die, gone, finished, doesn't even mean anything. So we need to understand and put things into perspective. Yes, you are alive now, and you have to look after your worldly life and its concerns, and you need to deal with them in a manner that is pleasing to Allah. But you cannot lose focus of the bigger and the greater concern. And if Allah and the hereafter is your greatest concern, Allah will suffice you with these matters. You'll be able to deal with them with ease. Don't listen and say, I'm going to try this. This is the word of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Nothing is more truthful than it. Then the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, and whoever scatters his concerns among matters of this worldly life. If you scattered your concerns, money, relationship, home, rental, living crisis, visa, and you're just all over the place, and you're really not caring about the afterlife, but you had all your concerns divided in this dunya, and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, it does not matter to Allah in which valley a person is destroyed. Yani whichever one of these concerns ends up killing you, Allah doesn't care. You destroyed your own self. And there are people like this in a dunya, especially people that don't have faith and don't have la ilaha illallah. If they went through a massive financial crisis, they end up ending their life. Or they went through a relationship crisis, they end up ending their life. And Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, I do not care which of the worldly concerns takes you away and cuts your life short. Go. That's the end of this life. So that's why it is very incumbent and wajib upon the believer to have one concern that is the greatest, and that is the concern of the afterlife. طيب. Into now here. What's your name, brother? Arfan. What's the main concern the believer should have? What's it called? What did we say? Someone help him. Yes, ahsant. Yalla. Here. What did you say? Yalla, bismillah. Yalla, what else? What is the main concern we're supposed to have? Yalla, akhwani, everyone. And if I was sitting where you are, I would have answered, because I'd get something. Yalla. Afterlife. Yalla, bismillah. Tfaddal. Ahsant. Okay. Yalla, shab. Ash. What's the answer? Ahsant. MashaAllah. Yalla. Yalla, here. Yalla, okay, that's enough. Otherwise, we're going to finish this very quickly. Relax. You know, if you have the hereafter, the afterlife is your main concern, watch what's going to happen. 3 prizes Allah will give you. And by the way, I am going to share with you exactly how do you make the afterlife your main concern. I'm going to give you a plan, an action plan that you can implement from today, inshallah. You're going to see this is revolutionary, amazing stuff. But I want to share this hadith. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said in the hadith, Man kanat al-akhiratu hammuh. In other narrations, Man asbaha wal-akhiratu hammuh. Anyone who gets up in the morning and the afterlife is his main concern, Allah will reward him with 3 things. Number 1, he said, جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُ أَمْرَهُ جَمَعَ اللَّهُ لَهُ أَمْرَهُ. Allah Azza wa Jal will unify his affairs. You see how sometimes people wake up and it doesn't have no clue how to start the day? I've got this schedule, I've got this appointment, Allah, I need to finish this as well, I don't know how I'm going to get this done. The one who made the afterlife his main concern, Allah's promise, first prize. All your matters of the day will be organized. How? Heck, Allah will organize them for you. You will feel so much barakah in the day, and wallah, I got to do what I wanted to do, and even more. Subhanallah, where did this come from? The secret was it came from your concern. I'm going to share with you how to make the afterlife your concern.